As car guys, the best thing and one of our favorite things we can do with our cars is to modify them. Whether that be throwing on an exhaust, a tune, or doing some custom bodywork, it's truly a great privilege to be able to kind of personalize and upgrade a vehicle in your own style and taste. However, with that being said, we've all had bad ideas when it's come to modifying our cars. And today we're going to be going over the top 10 worst car mods that you can do to your vehicle and top 10 things that I think we need to stop doing to our cars in 2025. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. And without further ado, let's jump right into the first thing that we need to stop doing to our cars. Alright, at number 1 we have fake carbon fiber wrap on things that shouldn't be carbon fiber. I'm talking door handles, mirrors, spoilers, dashboards, center consoles. If you've wrapped your entire car in this wish quality fake carbon fiber, just know it doesn't look like a race car, it looks more like a sticker pack from AutoZone. And let's be clear here, real carbon fiber is cool, but fake carbon that's bubbling or that's peeling or applied crookedly where lines just don't add up, it just screams Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Racer gone wrong. Fake carbon should not be on cars, especially when it's a carbon wrap like this and it's not done correct. Real carbon is cool, but let's keep fake carbon and carbon wraps off our cars in the future. Alright, at number 2 we have Starlight headliners in 15-year-old rusting vehicles. Look, don't get me wrong, the Rolls-Royce Star Ceiling is truly baller. But if you're poking 300-400 holes in the headliner of your rusting Altima to install some dollar store LEDs, that's not luxury. And let's be real, half of these installs end up flickering like horror movie hallways, and the Starlight ceiling starts to sag after a while, and you're just thinking where you went wrong. In my personal opinion, you could have taken this money and this time and spent it on really fixing up your car and making it look nice and spending on mods that actually could upgrade the car instead of some gimmicky thing like this. So let's keep the stars for the real night sky unless you're truly going to be driving something like a Rolls Royce. At number 3, we have straight pipes on standard traffic. I mean, just take a listen to this. It just doesn't sound good. I'm sorry, but if you're rolling through neighborhoods at 2 a.m. with a 4-inch muffler on your 1.8 liter naturally aspirated engine, congratulations, you sound like a swarm of angry mosquitoes on crack, not a supercar. It's not fast, it's not intimidating, they're just loud, and it's the automotive equivalent of trying to get some sleep in New York City. Honestly guys, I think we need to 86 putting straight pipes on cars that definitely don't deserve to have straight pipes. At number 4, we have excessive camber and cars that are literally stanced to death. Camber is originally meant to be used in moderation to improve handling in corners, but camber like this is just plain stupid and is meant for Instagram likes and ultimately broken tie rods. If your tires look like they're trying to escape the car and are literally cutting into your sidewalls, then that's not a build, that's a health hazard. Honestly, at this point, you just look dumb and you're driving something that's going to be dangerous, and you're pretty much just dragging a rolling sculpture. At number 5, we have RGB Overkill, Underglow, Interior Disco, and just twinkle everything. Listen, your car is not a gaming PC. You don't need RGB in your footwells, headliner, cup holders, fence, trunks, underbody, so much. Unless you're running Need for Speed parties from your back seat, you gotta tone it down. 1 or 2 accent lights or a little bit of underglow can sometimes be tasteful, sure, but if your interior or your exterior looks like a rave sponsored by Monster Energy, then we have issues. Now I get that this is the culture in some countries and that some people like this, but personally I think that this makes any car, even supercars, just look tacky. So let's try to cut out the cheap and crazy underglows in the future. At number 6, we have cheap eBay turbos and quote-unquote stage 3 claims from what are rather slow vehicles. If your turbo kit costs less than $100 and it came with no instructions and a box labeled turbo kit maybe, then you should probably just walk away. The number of stage 3 Civics out there that are making less horsepower than stock is honestly criminal. And no, the build is not almost done. We've heard that lie before. Honestly, guys, cars that are slow and that come from factory with little horsepower like Civics, Altimas, that kind of thing, unless you're going to spend the money to do it right, you probably just shouldn't modify them at all. At number 7, we have stick-on vents and fake badges. Don't get me started on these stick-on vents that just serve no purpose. They look tacky, cheap, and make your car look boy racer-ish because everyone knows that they're not supposed to be there. And then we have people that take fake badges like a Type R badge and stick it on their Civic. It just looks dumb, like trying to up-badge your car like with this Giulia here that has the Quadrifoglio logo on it. When it's not a Quadrifoglio, it's just stupid in my opinion. You're tricking people into thinking that you have something better than you do, and it just looks tacky. And honestly, your money is going to be better spent putting it towards mods that will actually upgrade your car than trying to make it into something that it's not. At number 8, we have massive wings on slow cars. Now don't get me wrong, wings can look super cool on certain vehicles, but those wings are normally functional for downforce, and downforce happens when you're going fast. But if your car can't outrun a minivan, then your wing is purely decorational. It's probably better suited as a bookshelf or a table for eating than it is for making your car more stable at high speeds. It's just giving your car an identity crisis. So let's keep these big wings for cars that really need it, like track cars, and let's put more tasteful wings on our cars from now on. At number 9, we have tire lettering, especially tire lettering that says dumb stuff. If your car on the side says "Send It," "Eat, Sleep, Race," or "Toyo Tires" when they're clearly Walmart specials, then I'm sorry, your car isn't cool. Now, tire lettering can look good. If you get a set of cool Toyos or some Pirellis from the factory that have lettering on them and they're on a race car, of course those are gonna look awesome. But when it's DIY with whiteout like this guy's doing, or heat gun, and it says something like "Boosted Boy" on the side, then you're not flexing, you're just confessing that your car isn't as cool as you think it is. So honestly, unless you're gonna get some cool tires from the factory that already have the letters on it and you're putting them on a cool car, then I think you should just keep the letters off and keep a clean look on the car. And finally, at number 10, we have giant lift kits on trucks that leave stock brakes and stock tires. Yes, your truck is taller than Everest, but can it actually climb it? Probably not. If you're gonna lift your truck sky high and leave the tiny factory brake and tire setup on it, then your stopping power now is just a suggestion. You're gonna need better rims, better tires, and better brakes. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a build that's a lawsuit waiting to happen, and honestly, you're just gonna look goofy too. So if you're gonna do a lift, you gotta do it right. While we might have just gone over 10 things you probably shouldn't do to your car, I'm not going to leave you guys with a bad taste in your mouth. Here are 3 mods that I think you can do to your car to instantly improve it. And at number 1, we have a good set of rims and tires. I'll say it 1,000 times. One of the best upgrades you can do to your car is get a good set of tires on it. Not only do you get better grip, better feedback, and better stopping power, but the visual difference you get with a good set of rims and tires is crazy too. You get better fitment and you can personalize your car and make it look sick on a budget. And at number 2, you have suspension. No, this isn't the same as stancing your cars. I mean functional suspension. Performance springs, coilovers, sway bars, bushings, the stuff that actually makes your car handle well. But the added bonus of doing it right is that it makes your car look sick too. You get to lower your car, you get to feel more predictable and more balanced when you're driving it, and honestly, it makes you smile every time you drive when you have great suspension. And lastly, an upgraded steering wheel can go so far. It's the part of the car that you touch the most when you drive, and you look at it so often that when you upgrade it, it really can add a special something to the vehicle that wasn't there before. Not only are you touching it and using it all the time, so upgrading the quality can really help as well, but it just makes the car way more special and you can customize it to anything you like. And you get a whole different feel, especially if it's covered in that nice Alcantara or supple leather. It just makes the car feel so much better. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. Those were 10 car mods that I think we should leave in 2025 and move on from. At the end of the day, guys, your car is your expression. But if your expression includes fake vents, rainbow lights, and an eBay turbo, maybe it's time to rethink the vibe. But guys, seriously, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this, and drop a comment down below. What is the worst mod you've ever done or you've ever seen on a car, and I'll react to them once the video goes live. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks and peace out.